Vijay, you consider yourself a friend of Frank Retief. How long have you known Frank for?
I've known him from 1995.
95. So how did you get to know him?
I was doing a mission in Durban in 1995, and then they invited me to go to Cape Town. And I met him in a restaurant for the first time, and I said he was a bishop of Cape Town. And he immediately said, why am I not speaking in his church? And the God friendship started from then. And then I've been a great brother of his. He comes to London and then he stays with me. I pick him up from the airport and I drive him around. And he said his prayer life improved tremendously since being his chauffeur. And I'm like a brother to him. And I know him well, the whole family. And I keep in touch with him every fortnight.
Okay, so you obviously know him pretty well. What can you tell us about Frank as a person?
The first thing is a family man, and then he's absolutely have a passion for Jesus. And he is a great evangelist. That's the main thing. He's a great evangelist, also Bible-centered evangelist. And there are many times he went to speak as a Keswick speaker. And I took him there and we stayed with him and we traveled around. And we had one evening after his talk, he made an appeal. And the 45 minutes people queued. And we have to wait there to get the addresses. And the next day a lady came and told Frank, thank you for last night. I've been praying for 8 years to God to send somebody to give an evangelistic gospel talk, and you answered my prayer.
So just suppose you were part of a church and you knew that Frank Retief was going to come and lead a mission, and you had some friends that weren't Christians. Would you bring them along to hear Frank preach?
I would do everything I can to help him, help my friends to come and sit under his feet. I'll tell you, I was in Cape Town last year. I do about every 2 years, go around, do a couple of months speaking around. And I was in Cape Town and he was the speaker in a men's convention, to Christian men's convention. And he spoke on prayer. And he started by saying, when Adam was created, he had communion, he had fellowship with the Lord. And then he sinned. And then he was separated. Like that, he made it an evangelistic talk. And at that Christian men convention, 35 people responded for the gospel because he made an appeal, and I was taking their names. He is gifted. All I can say is gifted for evangelist. 2 weeks ago, it's in 11th of April, he took a wedding between Cape Town and Port Elizabeth in a church there. And he made an evangelistic event, and the bridegroom's father became a Christian, and some of his brothers became a Christian. And the people came and invited, invitation, they came and gave their name and they responded to the gospel. So he's a natural evangelist. And I would say if he is preaching anywhere, I would sell my shirt and do my best. I plan ahead and to get them under his. He's a way of making you feel at home.